How's it going, guys? I'm your host Carbon Gaming. Welcome to the very first episode of the Journey to a Beastmaster series. Okay, you guys really enjoyed both my free-to-play Defensive Ranger series and also my Journey as a Pure Warrior series. And now we have the third season, which is we are going to be playing as a Beastmaster this time around. Okay, more specifically a Beastmaster Warrior. So we are not going to be using any mana or intelligence at all. Okay, continuing with the whole warrior thingy, I wanted to continue Beastmaster as a warrior. Now, try as I might, I couldn't find quite a lot of stuff for Beastmaster builds in general, at least not as much as compared to, say, a warrior, a mage, or a hybrid, simply because they are not as popular of a build. But that doesn't mean that they are bad on anything. It just means that they are a build that is played a little less often. And why that is so is because it's a little bit less efficient for farming or for doing any killing of monsters or whatnot, simply because you have to wait for your pets and guests to take their turn and all sorts of stuff. And usually you'll be playing around with fanciful effects that will sort of like slow down the battle in some it's slower compared to a pure build, like a pure warrior or a pure mage or a hybrid, because you're not going to be nuking down the monsters in one turn most of the time. There are a few variations to the Beastmaster builds. There are Beastmaster mages who rely on MP for their guest upkeep. Okay, but for Beastmaster warriors, I'm going to be relying on SP for the guest upkeep. Also, on top of that, there are also defensive Beastmasters. They are mostly rangers, and offensive Beastmasters, which is what I'll be playing. So I'm sort of like playing a warrior Beastmaster hybrid. Okay, so first things first, the first episode, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be retraining off our stats, and I have my notes here. I was doing a little bit of research earlier today to see what I really wanted to play. You know, so the build we are going to go for is 250 strength, 200 dexterity, 250 charisma, and 50 luck. That means that we don't have to untrain everything, thankfully. So we'll start off with dexterity. We'll just untrain 50 dexterity, and then we'll start putting those points into charisma. Now, I don't think you guys really want to see me go like, what do you call that? Oops, sorry, wrong one. Okay, I don't think you guys really want to see me go through every single go through the painful process of training and untraining the stats. So I will either skip ahead right now to when I finish, or I will just make it a short little montage for you guys to watch. Okay, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so we are back now, and boy, that took a pretty long time. I would say it's about slightly under an hour. My gosh. Once again, I'm going to go off on a little rant here. I do wish that they will train up the whole training and untraining thing in Adventure Quest. Hopefully it'll be something like Dragon Faber. The staff did say that they are working towards that. So hopefully we'll see it soon, and it doesn't have to be such a tedious process anymore. Okay, many players have also expressed interest that they would like to see being changed, so that, you know, they can change up their build at a moment's notice to fit in with a certain fight. You know, something like Dragon Faber, like I can change up to a ranger build. If I want to attempt this fight with the ranger class, I can change up to a necromancer build if I want to attempt the challenge with another class, you know, something like that. Hopefully we'll see that in AQ soon. But yeah, now we are done with all of the stat training. Okay, next up we are going to be rearranging our inventory, and I'm going to tell you guys the stuff that I have decided to pick out to use. Now this is not final. Okay, I am very open to suggestions, so if you guys have better suggestions on what gear you guys want me to use, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to read every single one of them and reply to something if I have something to reply to. Okay, and hopefully we'll make some adjustments and improvements next episode based off your suggestions. If not, this will be the inventory that I would like to stick to. Okay, so first off, we have to change our no drop. Okay, our all element, I want to change it to earth first of all. So let us change it right now. Guardian equipment. Okay, we are going to align it to the earth element because we are going to change up our inventory and all that. Okay, so let's do this. And once again, I have to pay 26 million gold, and it will decrease in increments of 100,000 gold each time. So this is going to take a little while. And once again, something else that I did mention I want to see being changed is this entire system of it deducting your gold very, very slowly. Of course, there are only two areas in the game that I can think of that actually does this. One is this area where you change up your no drop element. The second area is actually the potion area where you can buy the potions. Okay, so hopefully the stuff can change that. Of course, it's a very minor thing, but you know, I think it'll be quite nice to see it changed up. Okay, for this episode, what I'm planning is once we get all of our equipment done up, that'll be the end of this episode. And then for the next episode, we'll go and get equipment that we don't already have in our active inventory. And on top of that, we will also go ahead and change up our sub-race class if we have time. Obviously, the best sub-race to use for a Beastmaster build would be the Neko, and I am going for the Neko sub-race. So we are no longer going to be a werewolf. Instead, we are going to change up our race to a Neko, and more specifically the Luna Neko. So we have both a water and darkness armor, okay, in the sub-race form. Okay, so it will be my primary water armor because I can't really think of a good water armor right now to use as a Beastmaster warrior. Okay, so if you guys have suggestions on that, please let me know down in the comments below. Now, while we are still waiting for this thing to deduct, okay, I'm going to talk about some suggestions that I want to hear from you guys. First off, it's mainly just the armors actually. Oh, speaking of which, we are already done. Okay, I will talk about it as we get to it right now. Okay, so first off, weapons. Okay, let's start off with fire weapon first. Fire, there is really only one fire weapon that I really want as a Beastmaster, okay, and that is the Foam Finger. This thing boosts your pet and gas damage, so you definitely want this as your go-to fire weapon, so that's what I'm going to use. Shift it all the way up. For water weapon, okay, for water weapons, I actually struggled to find a good water weapon as well, so I'm going to be sticking to Blade of the Thornful Rose. If you guys have suggestions for a better water weapon for a Beastmaster build, do let me know down in the comments below. Okay, next up, ice. Okay, I'm going with legendary French vanilla ice katana. Okay, this might come as just the French vanilla ice katana. Mine isn't the legendary version. Okay, so this might come as a surprise to some of you guys because why in the world will I use this weapon out of the blue? But the main reason for this is because I want to try out playing with different effects, okay? So I don't really want to go the pure damage route this time around. Some of the items I don't really have a choice. But for the most part, I want to try and play something that try a Beastmaster build that plays around with different effects. Okay, stunning effects, burn, freeze, status effects, all sorts of fun statuses to choose from. Okay. Earth, we already have our Blade of All that is aligned to Earth. Okay, next up we will do, let's do Wind. Okay, for Wind, instead of Tamer, I am going to be using Haunted Dragonlord's Might. Okay, this is one of the newest wind weapons inside of the game. Okay, it comes from last year's Mastercraft set. Okay, this one what it does is it heals a bit of your SP at the end of the turn, something like that. I think this will come in really useful for the guest upkeep and whatever SP skills that I want to use. Also, I can see this coming in very useful when the Essence Orb and the Purple Rain nerf hits. Okay, so that's what I'll be using for my wind weapon. Next up, energy. Energy, I'm going to go with Thunder Splitter. Okay, Thunder Splitter, this one, I believe you can get it from the First Will Gift Delivery War 2 years ago. And it is not a perma rare, it is a seasonal rare. So you can still get it every Frostville. I not sure if you can still I think you can still get it now. Wait, no, is this from the Decorate the Battleon 3 quest instead? Yeah, I think it's from that quest instead. Sorry guys, I can't really remember exactly, but I don't think this is permanently rare. So you guys can still go ahead and get it. This one, what it does is it inflicts an energy burn on your opponent. Okay, really good synergy with the Neko armor. For light, okay, light, I'm either sticking with Zealot's Wrath or we are going to get Zabura's Hammer. Okay, I want to try something a little bit different. I think I will get Zabura's Hammer, but we'll do it next episode. So in the meantime, we'll use Zealot's Wrath as a placeholder first and we'll just leave it there. Okay. Last but not least, Darkness. Okay, I'm going to be trying out something a bit more premium for Darkness. Okay, this is definitely not something that everyone has, and that is the Shadow Walker weapon. Okay, right now I have it in the staff form. Okay, I will be going to the account manager later on off camera to change it into the Shadow Walker's Dagger of Time, so it does melee damage instead of magic damage. And this one, when used with the armor, it gives you an extra, and shield, it gives you a boosted chance to get extra celerity, I believe. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to try this out, and that is it for weapons. So I want suggestions for a good water weapon, if you guys know of any. Wind weapon, maybe. Okay, and light weapon. Light weapon, I'm going to use Zabura. Okay, don't need suggestions for light weapons. Okay, next up, armors. This is the interesting one. Okay, for armors, let's see here. Jolly Bard of War, obviously that is the number one thing that you definitely want for a Beastmaster. The Bard of War armor is essentially the Blood Mage for mages and the Bloodsucker for warriors. It is the must-have premium best armor for Beastmaster. So definitely want the Bard of War armor. Okay, it comes in a few different elements as well. More elements have been released throughout the years. Okay, so you guys can get one for every element for those mega wheels out there. For me, I only got one element, which is the fire version, so we'll use that. Also, I want to switch up a bit. You guys know me, I don't really like playing the same armor or same equipment that is just basically with 8 different elements. That's no fun, right? Okay, water armor, I can't think of any good ones, so I need suggestions for that. Okay, in the meantime, I'll use Morlock Torches as a placeholder first. Next up, ice. Ice, we will either use Hand of Terrasu or Frozen Dragon Slayer. That's right, guys. Ice, I also need some suggestions for good ice armor. Frozen Dragon Slayer, I'm a little bit on the fence about that because you're doing lesser damage to anything that's not against a dragon. And that also means I have to spare a spell slot for Draco Morgify in order to maximize the potential of Frozen Dragon Slayer. Otherwise, it's just not going to be as good when I am not facing off against something that's not a dragon. So maybe I won't use that. I'll probably stick to Hand of Terra. So I don't really know. Give me suggestions, guys. Okay, next up, Wind. I will need suggestions for a good wind armor as well. Griffin Rider Mount, I'm not sure if I want to stick with it, but I can't really find or think of any fun wind armors to use currently, so we will put Griffin Rider here first. Okay, energy. Lot of Thunder. You guys seen this armor and this set quite a lot from my free-to-play series as a fully defensive ranger. So we are seeing it return again, this time on the premium main account, so you guys can really see the full power of it. Okay, really exciting times. Next up, light will stick with Champion Holy Avenger because I believe it is one of the best armors in light armors inside the game right now. And for darkness, in accordance with the darkness weapon, we will be going with the Shadow Walker of Time armor, and this is something that is not seen very common, but it's pretty fun to use, so that's what we'll be using. Okay, let's see, where is my Shadow Walker of Time armor? Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I have it in here somewhere. Wait, oh yeah, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, Shadow Walker of Time. As you guys can see, the gift boxes have still not opened, so I'm still waiting for more gift boxes to open before I do a video on that. There's no point in me doing a video when showcasing only 1 or 2 items and then like I do a video a few days later on showcasing another 1 or 2 items. I'd rather wait for everything to be released and then I do one big video, you know. So yeah, we'll still have to wait patiently for that, I guess. Okay, and that is it. Okay, so I need suggestions for water, ice, and wind armor if you guys know of any good ones or fun ones to play with as a Beastmaster warrior. Shields, nothing much has changed actually. Cozy Fazet Mogul, still the best fire shield inside the game, and shields are pretty much universal across all builds. Well, most of the shields at least. So we won't be changing them up much. Okay, another shield that caught my eye is the Snuggle Hearts shield. This will come only during Heroes Heart Day, which will be here in about a month's time. So we'll see. Okay, when Heroes Heart Day arrives, if you want to get that shield, maybe we'll switch it up a bit. Who knows? Okay, water shield still sticking in logos. Okay, ice shield I want to use pies. Is it pies or is it accordion shield? I believe it's pies, right? Okay, so ice shield you want to use pies. This is the go-to shield for Beastmaster builds because this is your charisma drive and is similar to Celtic View for mages and Chieftain's Anton for mages. So pies is your charisma drive shield. Definitely want to use that. Earth shield. Okay, Earth shield we have our Shield of Awe, so we only need an Earth shield. For wind, we'll be using the accordion shield. This one is really good if you're playing control effects. Is this for control or is this for statuses in general? I can't remember, but yeah, we'll be using the accordion shield. Let me see if I can find it here. Where is the accordion shield? Yep, there you are. Okay, so we'll be using accordion shield for our wind shield. Shift this all the way up. And then next up we have energy. Okay, energy shield I want to use Thunderlord's Crest. Okay, because we no longer, our no drop is no longer energy, so we need a good energy shield. High Oracle's Teletosian Ward and Pixel Guard are still good shields as well, but you know, I want to try something a little bit different, so I'm going to be using the what do you call it? Thunderlord's Crest. Where is Thunderlord's Crest? Do I not have it? Or did I miss it somewhere? Oh, there it is. Okay, Thunderlord's Crest. Let's bring this up. And this has great synergy, the weapon and the armor as well, which is why I am actually using it. Next one, Light Shield. Strawberry Shield Cake, still the best light shield in the game. There is absolutely no competition for this. Can use this for basically all builds and works really well for our Beastmaster build as well because you can boost your charisma using this shield. Okay, next, last but not least, the Darkness Shield, Shadow Walker of Time Shield, and this one, if you block an attack, you can cause the monster to bleed. Very nice synergy, the set, so definitely want this Darkness Shield. Okay, so I'm going to shift this all the way up. Okay, and that is it. Shields, I'm not really looking for any suggestions. Okay, I am pretty happy with what I have as the shield, so that is what we'll do for shields. Next up, spells. Okay, for spells, you'll mostly be using spells that cause or summon guesses because that is really the main point of Beastmaster, right? Okay, so we won't be using Dunamis anymore. Bye bye Dunamis. Purple Rain is a must for all builds, at least until they nerf it. So Purple Rain is going to stay as one of the main spells. Okay, Dragon Guard Invocation will stay as well. Why this is so, and we'll be using this a lot more simply because with the Purple Rain synergy, even though Dragon Guard Invocation is not a quick cast, with Celerity, your pets still get the extra turn of boost from Dragon Guard, whereas you don't. Okay, so you spend the turn casting Dragon Guard, but the main bulk of damage from Beastmasters come from your pets and guests, right? Your pets and guests still get the extra turn of boost from Dragon Guard, which is what makes it so good for Beastmaster. So this will definitely be used a lot more. In fact, I don't think I've used it ever since I got it, right? So yeah, this spell will see some use for sure. New Year's surprise spell, universal for all builds as well. We'll keep this inside here, at least until I find something better. Okay, ice gas. We want Nezujimbo, obviously the best ice gas inside of the game. This will have synergy with the other ice pet. What's it called? Frost effigy. Yup, which we will be going through later on. So I want Nezujimbo inside of here. Water gas, I want Fruitcake Zard. Unfortunately, that is rare for now. We can only get it inside of the Void. What Void monster is it anyways? Okay, let me go ahead, pop in and take a look what the Void monster is currently. I think Fruitcake Zard just ended, right? Or is it on Fruitcake Zard currently? Hold on. This is Mr. Frostveil verse. Wait a minute. Oh wait, are we on the death? The death currently? Yeah, I think we just narrowly missed Fruitcake Zard. So sadly, we are going to have to wait quite a long while for it to come back. Mr. or Miss Frostveil verse. Wait, what are the... Oh, it's Mokdin right now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Mokdin is something that we want. I don't know if you already have it. Yeah, I think we already have Mokdin. Okay. Let us continue inventory. Where were we? Spells. Okay, next one. Mokdin. Okay, Mokdin, one of the strongest, if not the strongest energy gas inside the game. So definitely get it if you're a Beastmaster. Okay, so I already have it from last time when it first came out. So I'm just going to shift its spell all the way up here. Next one, Moxterial. Okay, Moxterial, the best light gas inside of the game currently. So definitely get it as well if you don't have it already. Call Moxterial. We'll bring this all the way up. Come on, go up. Okay, Darkness Gas, Grimlock of Nalgath, the best Darkness Gas inside of the game. Okay, so we definitely want that. Where is my Grimlock? It's called Grimlock, right? Let me see if I can find it here. Where is Core Grimlock? Did I miss it somewhere? Pretty sure I have it. Oh, there it is. Okay, Core Grimlock. Okay, if you guys don't have Grimlock, which is a more premium guess, you guys can use Ninja Lawyer Assassin contract as well. That is also another super duper good Darkness gas. Okay, and last but not least, what do we want? Yeah, actually that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Dunamis will be a placeholder for Fruitcake Zard in the meantime. If you guys have any suggestions on what spells I should change out, do let me know. Maybe New Year's Surprise or Dragon Guard may not be so good. I don't really know. Let me know if you guys have suggestions for good guesses that you want me to include. I have quite a lot of stuff inside of this build right here, so do let me know. Sugar Gobbler is pretty good, but unfortunately I do not have the Mogulin painting, so I can't make full use of his damage buff, unfortunately. Okay, while Fruitcake Zard isn't here, I think we can use Rub Zard. Yeah, Rub Zard is the next best option for if you don't have Fruitcake Zard. So I think we'll use that instead of Call Dunamis. So save sort order, these are spells. Okay, actually most of them are guesses. Okay, pets, we will definitely change up a lot as well. Dunamis won't be used anymore. Okay, so for fire pet, Underwormling is a very, very good pet. But you know, like I said, I want to try something different, so I'm going to be using Kyo as well. You guys may have seen this pet being used quite frequently in my free-to-play defensive ranger series already. Okay, for water pet, I was thinking between Morlock Warball, Cephalopod, or Rubzard. Okay, but I really do want some sort of healing somewhere, and since we don't have a healing spell anymore, of course most of the healing still comes from potions, right? But I still want some form of healing. So I think for now I will keep Morlock Warball. Let me know if you guys prefer to see Rubzard or Cephalopod, if those things are better. I'm not sure if I'm butchering that name, but yeah. Okay, wind pet. The best wind pet in the game is obviously Psychedelic Dinosaur. Okay, this came from a Frostvale set a few years back, and it's not a set that I'm actually fond of or something that I actually use at all. So glad that I'm finally able to put this to some use. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, there it is. Psychedelic Dinosaur. This one has quite a high chance of controlling the opponent. That's why it's so good. Okay, so we'll bring this all the way up. Okay, for ice, we'll be using Frost Effigy, obviously. This one will have great synergy with Nezujimbo, so we want to use Frost Effigy for our ice gas. For earth, okay, Shiny Wuza is still a very good option, but for those of you guys who have a little bit more cash, you can use the Robo Cockatrice, which is what I'm going to use. Okay, Robo Cockatrice, very unique pet. Wait, did I sell my Robo Cockatrice? I hope I didn't. I think I didn't, right? I don't think I have. Oh yeah, there it is. Experimental Robo Cockatrice. Okay. So this is actually a very interesting earth pet. You can paralyze your opponent and then he will do a wind attack, which obviously will do more damage once he's paralyzed. So very, very good earth pet. Okay, for Robo Cockatrice. And this is surprisingly cheap. Why is that so? Were pets always this cheap? I'm sure this is Mastercraft. Or did I buy this during a discount? I cannot remember, but yeah. Energy, it's a toss-up between Blood Ruby and Thunderlord's Ravens. I'm kind of on the fence on which one I want. I want Thunderlord's Ravens because it has synergy with the armor, the shield, and the weapon. But at the same time, I think Blood Ruby is pretty fun. It's not been... it used to be a very big thing when it first came out. Like, it was really amazing and all that. I do have the miscellaneous item and the spell as well. There are a few more items to the set. Like I think there's a pet as well, but I don't have the pet. Okay, I think it was the Blood Ruby Rose. It used to be super strong when it came out and there was a lot of hype surrounding it. But after a while, it pretty much died down. So for now, I will stick with Thunderlord's Ravens first. But if you guys want to see Blood Ruby, let me know down in the comments below. And if there are enough people who want to see it, hey, maybe I'll bring it back. Okay, it's still pretty strong. So definitely viable to use as well. Okay, next one, Leprechaun or Stunning Diamond Dog. Okay, this one I think I will use Stunning Diamond Dog simply because it's a newer pet and I don't really feel like using booster pets right now for this build. So that is what we will stick with, Stunning Diamond Dog. This one has a chance to stun the opponent, as the name suggests. Okay, and last but not least, Darkness Gas. Baron the Exiled, one of the strongest, if not the strongest Darkness Gas inside of the game. Pet. Why do I keep calling it gas? Yep, so that's what we'll get. Where is it? Where are you? A Baron. There you are. And I have no idea why I got the Terror pet as well. That is probably the most useless item in the entire Terror set, and I think it costs tokens too, right? Let me go and double check. I have no idea why I buy that. Yeah, the entire Terror set, the most useless item is probably the pet. So definitely don't go and get that, because there are way better Darkness pets out there. Let me just check if this pet is tokens. Yeah, it's tokens. Yeah, I have no idea why I bought it. But okay, that's done for pets. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, last but not least, miscellaneous items. Okay, this one, quite a lot of big changes as well. Essence Orb, still the number one item to have. I'm not going to change that, but I am going to be switching out most of the other stuff here. You won't be seeing Prime Chaos Orb anymore, and I'll let you guys know why later on. Okay, Arya's Rattle, first item to get for a Beastmaster build. Do I have Arya's Rattle inside here? Let me see here. I think I might not have it. Arya's Rattle. Let's see. Maybe I'm missing it. I don't know. Okay, maybe you'll get this next episode. We don't have it. I don't think I have it inside here. Yeah, okay, I don't have Arya's Rattle. Okay, so we'll get that in the next episode. Next one, Moderator Gauntlet. Okay, I can't remember what this one does exactly, but it's good for Beastmasters. That's basically all I remember when I was doing my research. So we will get that. Moderator Gauntlet, where you should be somewhere at the bottom, right? Do I not have that as well? Wait a minute. Hold up. Do I not have Moderator Gauntlet? Pretty sure I bought it when I completed that quest the previous time. Oh, there it is. Moderator Gauntlet. There you are. Okay, so we'll bring this all the way up. Moderator Gauntlet. The next item we want is Waffle Cone. Waffle Cone, very, very good item for Beastmasters 2. Once again, yeah, okay, I cannot really remember exactly what every single thing does. So for those that I don't remember, I'm just going to tell you guys, okay. Waffle Cone Ice, right? Yep, there it is. Bring this all the way up. And then the next one, Samuke Matsuri Oni Mask. This one should be fire. And this is quite... I think this came with one of the Frostveil sets as well. So I think this is rare, if I'm not wrong. So unfortunately, you guys can't get this anymore, even if you wanted to. But yeah, I never saw myself using this. This was also one of the sets. I believe this was the Samurai set that people don't really use a lot for Frostveil. It's one of the sets, like the similar to the Psychedelic Dinosaur set. The artwork was not super fantastic and the effects were not super great as well. Oh, the spell has some use though, against Star Slayer. So yeah, the only useful part of the set was probably the spell. Okay, next one, Cracked Ornament. Yeah, this one gives me extra potence to status effects. So definitely a must-have if you're playing around with status effects. And I believe this is rare also, so you can no longer get it. But very good item nonetheless. So we're going to shift this up. And the build I'm playing right now does involve quite a lot of premium and rare items that you can no longer get. So for those of you guys who want to imitate what I'm doing, really sorry. But yeah, but I believe this will be fun though. This is going to be a fun build. Okay, next one, Shadow Feeder Pendant. Definitely something I want to keep. This is one of the few miscellaneous items that are must have for every build. And last but not least, I think I chose Power Gauntlet. Yep. Power Gauntlet is what I chose because the effect is just too good to pass up. Extra 25% damage, who can say no to that? Okay, I think it's better than Blood Contract because Blood Contract, I don't think it affects pets and guesses, so it's not as great. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, are we still missing one more? Hold on. Oh, Arya's Rattle, that's right. Okay, we'll use Prime Chaos Orb as a placeholder for that. So the next episode, we will get Zabura's Hammer and the what do you call it, Arya's Rattle. Okay, and of course do keep your suggestions coming on the items that I say I want to hear suggestions on, because you can suggest other things as well that I've already decided on. I may change my mind, who knows, if I like your suggestion. Okay, and yeah, that is basically going to do it for the first episode. Pretty long episode, okay, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel so you guys can tune into this series. I'm very, very happy that you guys are so excited for this series. I am as well, and yeah, I hope to see you guys here for the next episode. Till the next time, I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Peace out.